In the ancient land of Eredar, a realm where magic and mystery intertwined, there existed a legend of unparalleled awe, the Great Light. This was no ordinary tale, but one that echoed through the ages, whispered by elders, and cherished by the young. It was said that the Great Light possessed the power to bring eternal peace and prosperity to whoever could harness its brilliance. Yet, it remained hidden, concealed in the heart of the formidable and treacherous Luminara Mountains. Our story begins with a humble farmer named Eric, whose life was bound to the soil of his modest plot in the village of Hailstow. Eric was not a man of ambition or grand dreams. His days were spent tending to his crops, and his nights were filled with the simple pleasures of family and song. However, the land had been gripped by a long and unforgiving drought, and despair loomed heavy over the hearts of the villagers. One fateful evening, as Eric was returning from his fields, he encountered a mysterious stranger, cloaked in shadows. The stranger's eyes gleamed with an ethereal light as he spoke, his voice carrying an ancient weight. "Eric of Hailstow," the stranger intoned, "the Great Light calls to you. It is your destiny to seek it out and restore balance to this land." Confounded but compelled, Eric felt a surge of purpose awaken within him. Armed with little more than his determination and a map bestowed upon him by the enigmatic figure, he set off on a journey fraught with peril. The Luminara Mountains were said to be impassable, a labyrinth of jagged peaks and deep ravines. Yet, guided by an unseen force, Eric pressed on. He faced countless trials, bitter cold, treacherous cliffs, and creatures born of darkness. Each challenge tested his resolve, but with every step, the vision of the Great Light grew clearer in his mind. On the 7th day of his arduous journey, Eric reached the heart of the mountains. There, within a cavern of crystal and stone, he found the source of the Great Light. It was a radiant orb, pulsating with a brilliance that seemed to encompass all the warmth and hope of the world. As Eric approached, he felt an overwhelming sense of peace wash over him. But the light was guarded by a formidable spirit, an ancient guardian who had vowed to protect its power from those unworthy. The guardian, a towering figure of light and shadow, challenged Eric to prove his worth. "Only one with a pure heart and unyielding spirit may claim the light," the guardian declared. Eric, though weary and battered, stood tall. He spoke of his love for his land and his people, of the suffering they had endured and the hope he carried for their future. His words, imbued with sincerity and compassion, resonated within the cavern. The guardian, recognizing the purity of Eric's heart, stepped aside and allowed him to approach the Great Light. With trembling hands, Eric touched the orb. Instantly, he was enveloped in a radiant glow, and a profound transformation took place. The Great Light merged with his being, and he became a beacon of hope and power. Returning to Hailstow, Eric brought with him the blessings of the Great Light. The drought ended, the land flourished, and the people thrived once more. Eric's journey had not only saved his village, but had also rekindled the spirit of hope across the entire realm of Eredar. From that day forward, Eric was known as the Lightbringer, a legend in his own right. The tale of the Great Light lived on, a reminder of the extraordinary power that lies within the heart of a humble farmer who dared to embrace his destiny. And so, the land of Eredar flourished, forever touched by the brilliance of the Great Light.